Hey everyone, welcome to the Vidhi Scope. This is Vidhi. Today I am gonna start over where I left off last week, which means the rest of my Colourpop haul, which includes the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Creeper, their lip primer, which is like a clear lippy stick sort of thing, and their Bye Bye Birdie eyeshadow palette. So today I have decided I would not bore you at all, so without further ado I would start talking about the products. The first thing I'm gonna talk about their lip primer, because like this is the first lip primer I have ever used, and I had no idea that people need lip primers as well. So when I open it, it's more like a lip balm, sort of a clear stick, and I thought it would be just like any other lip balm, but the only difference is while I rub it on my hand or anywhere, it feels like a lip balm, but it's not as thick or as intense or as oily. It's rather, it gives a very comfortable layer on your lip. So in that sense, this is really good. And by the time I have bought this, or like I have used this first time, it has been a staple for me. So every time I'm applying a lip gloss, a lipstick, or a lip liquid, I am always making sure to use this. So this has solved a lot of problem for me, like because previously I used to have cracked lip a lot because I stay in a colder country, but this just resolved those issues. So the next product I'm gonna talk about is the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Creeper, as I told earlier. So in my previous video, I already mentioned that while I was buying this, I was looking for an orange lipstick and thought this would be orange, which it is not that much. So it is more like a yellow red, and like it is similar to so many of my other red lippies, including my favorite ABH American Doll. So if you see these two, this one is American Doll from ABH, and this one is the Colourpop Creeper, and if you see, they look almost similar. This is just slightly bit more yellow, but other than that they look almost similar. So if you're looking for a dupe for the Anastasia one, because this is really pricey at £22, you can think about buying this, which is like $4.5, which comes around £4 or so. So in that sense, this is a very good color, and I have already tried on the same color, if you can see on my lips. So this is the color, and in terms of its formula, it is not, I would not say as bad as the liquid blotted lip, which I did not like at all because that was so powdery. This is a lot better. It still cannot be compared to the ABH one, but this is better. I have used this all day today, and I do not have any complaints about it. Probably one of the reason can be that I have used it on top of the lip primer, but in total this is a good buy. The next thing, or with that, the last thing I'm gonna talk about is their Bye Bye Birdie eyeshadow palette, which looks quite nice. It's like the packaging is like a cardboard packaging with a bit of magnetic fluff here, and it's, if you see, it's so pretty. It has baby pink, magenta, and every other color, which probably elaborates on their theme. So while opening, you can see these are the colors that you can see, and if we go further on this, so I would say that these ones are like the shimmery shades, like Ariel and Nevermore and some others. Some of them are matte, like Nesting, and a few of them are like the glitter shades, like for example this one, and this is like somewhere between a shimmery and a glitter shade. So that's how the palette looks like. And if I see at the back, if you see 3 shades, Ruffled, Amuse Me, and what was the other one? Right, Ruffled, Amuse Me, and Heron Chick, they have a star on the side of their names, which actually means that they are not intended for the immediate eye area. So 2 of them, like the ruffled and amuse me. I can clearly see they are glitters, and none of the companies says that the glitter are great for your immediate eye area. But with that, this heron check, they are telling that this is also not for the immediate eye area, and this is more of a matte color. I don't know like why they say it. Probably it is gonna stain a lot. And while I say that, before I checked this one, I had already applied it on my lid. So I don't know how it would go. Probably I would know when I like kind of remove my makeup, and if I get any problem, I would probably add that at the end of this video. Now about the colors, I would tell you that there are some colors that I loved the most. There are some colors that are like okay, and a few of the colors are there which I would not even swatch. There are reasons for that, and I would tell you later. So without further ado, I would start with swatching. So the first color I would show you is Ariel, which is here. This hardly swatches in my hand. If you see, can you tell the difference? It's just a shimmery glittery shade which is almost of my skin color. So I'm not sure if you can say this. The next shade I'm gonna swatch is this one, Nevermore. And this is how it looks like. And let me swatch it up for you. Yes. See, this is a very nice pinkish, orangish, shimmery shade with a bit of yellowish shimmers, and I really like this color. The next one I'm gonna do is this Boo Bird. So this is a matte shade, and this does not feel that soft in my hands. So let's see how that comes up. Yep, that's how the color is. It's almost similar to this one, apart from the fact that this is a shimmery color, this is a matte color. The next one I'm gonna show you is Nesting here. So this is how the color is, but just one point on here, that this color, while I was applying on my eye, I really liked quite a lot. Like, these are one of those single use colors which when you're in hurry you can just put on your eyelid and go. This is like a really nice peachy orangey color which I really like. I'm not sure how much it can show up on my hand, but this is a good color on my eyelids, so I can use that like as a single color when I am going somewhere in a hurry, probably in the office in the morning, because I do not get a lot of time to get ready for office. I am a late riser. The next color I'm gonna swatch is this Finch. Oh yes, this is Finch. I just rechecked because I thought this would be something like Flinch, but no, this is Finch. So this is again very much in adherence to the theme, which is like a magenta purple, and this is how the color looks like. Let me swatch it. Yes, this is a very nice shimmery magenta color. Probably it has a match with this feather, if you see. Yeah. The next one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip a few shades and go through the other ones because they are like glitters and stuff, which I would probably do at the end. The next I would go is through this Fly By Night. This is again a matte shade, and it's again a bit rough on my hair. And okay, sorry, my bad. This is not exactly a matte shade. This is like a brown with some greenish shimmers on it, if you can see. And this is again a very pretty color. The next one is Gander, like this one. And This again is more like a shimmer, does not show up too much on my hand, but I have used that on my eye and it really applies greatly. This is a very satiny golden color, which is great for your inner lids and stuff. The next one I'm gonna use is, hold on a second, let me clean up my hands a bit. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna show is this On a Wing, which is like a bronzy shade, and I haven't used it so far. This looks kind of silvery on my hand, if you see, and I'm gonna swatch it somewhere in my hand. Okay, so this swatched really well, and if you see, this is like a very nice bronzy shimmery color. So as a whole, that's how my hand looks so far, and I still have a few more colors left. So I would go on the other hand. The next one is this one, which is called Plumage. I don't know, this looks almost like a brown rather than a plum, so probably I would just swatch it and it may look a bit different. You know, just like in the other palette, like the Mare palette, where the blue looked almost green. So let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna swatch it. This is basically a very intense color for sure, so let's see how it swatches. This is pretty. See, this is a matte color but pretty, and it would look really good if you like put on the outer corners of your eyes. And after that, I think now I'm gonna talk about the rest of the three colors that I haven't swatched so far. So this one, the Heron Chick, I mean, I'm gonna swatch it, but I am sure like when I take off my makeup, this is gonna stain, because this kind of ruined my brush here. You see, it's all pink, and when I applied it, if you see, it's on the outer and the upper corners of my eyes, and it's kind of a very nice pink color. But when I had applied it, my whole face was pink because it had so much fallout and the color was not even going from my face. But anyway, I would first swatch it. The only thing is that if you are going to use this color, be a lot more careful. This is gonna stain anything and everything. Let's see, this is such a pretty plum pink color, but it already started floating on my hands, and probably on my bedsheet and everywhere else I would have plums now. But this is such a nice color. So my advice for this color would be that if you use it with caution. The next one I'm gonna swatch is this glitter color out of the two glitter shades here, which is called Amuse Me. I really liked this one. This is like a brown holographic glitter. And no matter how much the companies say that the glitters are not great for your eyes, I would always love glitters. They look so amazing. So this is how the color comes up. See how holographic it is? Now, the last color, and surprisingly or shockingly, I'm not gonna swatch it. You see this one here, ruffled? This is the kind of shade that comes into my nightmare mostly, because this is like that really big chunky glitters that once comes to your home and then floats everywhere, in your clothes, in your bedsheet, in your things, in your bag, in your face. And I already have applied it on my eye, so you can see on the inner corner of my eye. This was the color, but immediately after I used it, I was like, I shouldn't have done that, because this color is so hard to clean and I'm sure it would be everywhere. But for the people who are like going to parties and stuff and want something out of the ordinary, for them this color would be perfect. So I'm just gonna show you on the palette and on the inner corner of my eyes, but I'm not gonna swatch it. No, it would be everywhere. So I guess that's all. So I guess that's all about this palette as well. And overall, how do I like this palette? I would say out of all the palettes I have bought recently, just like I said in my other video as well, I like Colourpop the most. But with that being said, this palette did not impress me the way the other Mar palette did, because this is more like a pinkish palette and there is just one color that is actually goes to the theme, like the magenta, and I was expecting something which would resemble this sort of a purple, and that would have made the color really amazing, but that is not there. The basic shades I really liked. I think I can see myself using this all these lighter colors as standalone shades a lot, but the main shades apart from this, I would say the others did not impress me that much. And then this one, I think I would be very careful using this one and also this one, because this might stain a lot and this can go everywhere. So overall, if I give the Mar palette 8 on 10, this would be probably 3.5 on 10. Yep, so I guess that's what I feel about it. As a whole, you can just have a last look on my hand about how the colors look, and you can see like some of the colors are really light, but I really like that, because I think if I buy an eyeshadow palette, I would expect to use it most of my time. So, and I do not do the intense makeups all the time, apart from the time like when there is an occasion or when there is a party. So in that sense, I think I don't hate this palette, but this is not too great as well. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Please feel free to like, share and subscribe my channel. Please put in the comment box if you want to see something else, if you don't like my video, and if you do not like it, why you don't like it, and I would try to improve my content. Also, make sure to press on the bell icon so that you can know when my video is coming next. Thank you. Bye bye.